Testing, 1, 2, 3. It's your boy Ringo TV Reactions, back at you again with another one. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're back again with another topic, another interesting video. Today's topic, Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell is back in the news. That's right. This time, you have Hassan Campbell versus Hoffa. Yeah, that's right. Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. You have Hassan Campbell versus Hoffa. And basically, this situation is even more crazy because what we have is Hassan, hypocrite Hassan, is basically trying to throw Math under the bus because of some situation that happened. I don't even know the situation fully, but I look at the videos, I watch what was going on, and based on what I'm learning, the story is false, but Hassan was trying to use it to throw dirt on Math's name, his credibility, everything you name it. He pretty much was trying to ruin his reputation. And you're gonna hear some noise with a compressor, right? But basically, Math made a video and pretty much repeated everything that I already done talked about. In other words, everything that I shared regarding Hassan touching kids, basically Math repeated every single thing. Ain't that crazy? But this is what's going on in these streets. Now, I didn't get no shout out or anything like that for my work or whatever the case is. I didn't get anything, but at the same time, it's just something that people need to understand. You know, when it comes to the situation with Hassan, it's amazing that he tried to throw this guy under the bus. I'm gonna walk past the truck with the compressor on. All right, so you have Hoffa pretty much exposing Hassan for basically the things that I already done shared in terms of the video that he made when he said he was touching kids or something along those lines. He pretty much made a video talking about that situation. So I'm like, wow, this is crazy. Like he really threw him under the bus with that particular video clip. But nonetheless, it's not surprising that he actually came out with that info because I was obviously the first one. But it's good to see that Math threw him under the bus with that situation. It's good to hear. Even though I said this a long time ago. I basically exposed all of this information a long time ago. Now, what exactly is the point of Hassan trying to use false reports and false news to ruin Math's credibility? Basically, if you're not familiar with the story, Hassan took a story about a woman who alleged that Math raped her. That's basically what the story's about. I heard something about this a while ago, but I didn't pay it no mind. And the reason why I didn't pay it no mind is because I already done knew that the story was fake. Why? Because number one, the woman never went to the police. She never got Math arrested. There was really no charges on him. So I already knew something was wrong with the story. I already knew that, right? So when I seen Hassan making back-to-back videos, like he was going in, he was making back-to-back videos going in on this dude. And I'm like, damn, you really pissed off with this man. And he was convincing all his audience about, yeah, he violated this woman, he did this, he did that. And I'm like, damn, that's like the worst thing you can do is put dirt on a man's name by saying, oh yeah, he did this and he did that. That's like the worst thing you can possibly do is sabotage a man's name with dirt. But this is pretty much what he was doing. So I'm looking at the situation like, yo, this is crazy, bro. Absolutely crazy, fam. But this is how it is in these streets, man. It's like they wildin', bro. Absolutely, man. And I'm looking at the situation like, man, how you gonna use a story of someone that basically fabricated a situation? They fabricated a lie about another man, and you use that to try to throw him under the bus. Think about that. How much times have I told you guys the worst kind of stories that you can get thrown on your name as a man is that you a pedo or you violated some woman? That's the type of dirt you don't want on your name. So for Hassan to be going at this other dude, throwing him under the bus by like, yeah, man, he did it, with no proof. The story is fake, bro. The woman was using the story to gather up sympathy. She was using the story to get donations, to put people on her side. She was basically using the court of public opinion to ruin this man's name and reputation so that he would, I guess, fail. And you know how it is on social media, man. So basically everything backfired on Hassan. He got exposed because what Math did is he essentially did everything that I've already done. Now, the interesting thing about this is Hassan never responded to me. He never responded to my videos. He never responded to the things that I had to say about this situation. He never responded. So I'm like, wow, you ain't responding to me. Why you ain't responding to my videos? You respond to this other dude, but you ain't responding to me? Come on, fam, this don't even make no sense, bro. But this is pretty much what it is. This is pretty much what it is, you know? It's like, I don't understand this mess. These dudes, they be wildin', bro. It's like they have selective, they select who they want to respond to. Because when I responded to this dude, when I responded to all his situations with all his videos, he never responded to me. But when Math comes at him, all of a sudden now, he want to make 1,000 videos about the situation. Why? Because Math have a larger platform. But what's interesting about this is everything Math said, I already done said. I played the tapes. I played the videos. I talked about all those different things. Because first of all, he went up on the man's show. He went up on the man's show basically talking about, yeah, I did this when I was a kid. I did that. All these different things he talked about. So I'm looking at the situation like, look, how you gonna admit to doing this, to doing that on a man's show? And then once you admit all of this, you try to clean the story up and switch it up. Because those of you who watch the videos, you already done know what it is. Dude try to make it seem like, oh yeah, when I was a kid, I wasn't doing this. I was just like playing house. That's basically what he said. He was playing house. Like, come on, bro. You weren't playing no damn house. You were out there doing dirt. And you got exposed. And I already done talked about all these different things. I talked about all of this on the platform, fam. Go check out the videos. Go check out the catalog of material. I talked about all these different things, bro. So now, Hassan is trying to do a cleanup. He's trying to do a cleanup job right now. Basically, trying to justify why Math said what he said. Fam, it's too late to cop a plea, bro. You already done exposed, man. How you gonna respond to Math, but you ain't respond to me? Come on now. How you gonna respond to Math, but you don't respond to me? Come on. You failed, bro. You made all those videos because you jealous of the man, bro. And I don't even rock with Math. I don't rock with none of these dudes on YouTube because I don't trust nobody in these streets. But I got to report on the news nonetheless. I got to talk about it, right? And the reason why I don't rock with nobody is because I know how it is in the streets. You can't really trust nobody. Can't trust nobody because everybody's a snake. But what Hassan did to Math is some snake-ish, bro. Because you know good and well that man didn't violate no woman. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You know he didn't do that. You know the story is fake. You know that already. So why you put it out there? Why are you siding with a woman, bro, that you know was basically trying to ruin another man's reputation? You already know that's what she was trying to do, bro. So for you to make 1,000 videos siding with her and publishing this story over and over and over and over, convincing your audience that somehow this dude is doing women dirty, that right there shows your character as a man, bro. It shows that dude cannot be trusted. And this is why I keep saying with these cats in these streets, bro, they can't be trusted, man. They snakes, they dirty. So let's talk about it. Basically, what Math did is he took the situation with the podcast that he did a while back, the interview with Hassan. And he played the clip where Hassan said, yeah, you know, when I was a kid, I touched this and I touched that. Y'all know the story, right? He took that clip and he played it back. And remember, when I initially did the video, I was saying to myself, how is it that Math and all them other dudes didn't kick him off the podcast from when he said all of that goofy stuff? Because once he said all of that stuff, it's like, bro, we don't need to hear no more from you, man. You just publicly admitted to doing the unthinkable. And then when the dude asked him, said, yeah, so he said, yeah, then I started having girlfriends. So if you watch all my old videos, right, about the situation, I made it very clear that Haas was messing around with boys, man. That's why if you watch the video, he said, then I started having girlfriends. So if you started having girlfriends, that means he was doing the opposite. Are you getting that? So in my mind, I'm like, yo, how come Math and them didn't pull his card from that day? How come they didn't pull his card from that day? From the minute he said what he said on that podcast, he was supposed to be up out of there, bro. Like right away. He wasn't even supposed to be there no more. But they would buddy up with him like everything is cool. They busy laughing and, you know. I'm like, look, ain't no friends here after that, bro. You just publicly admitted to doing the unthinkable. So at that point, why they kept him on the podcast? For views, to get some dollars. So I'm trying to figure out why Math is using that situation now. After all this time passed by, why he using that story now? So I can't really respect either Math or Hassan. I can't respect none of them at this point, because those of you that are viewing this particular video, you already done know. I already put in the work already regarding Haas. I already put the work in. I broke down all the videos. I made y'all see the truth. So even though Math is exposing him, I don't respect it, because Math had that opportunity to expose him when he was on that podcast that day, and he didn't do it. So the way I see it, Math is guilty too. Math is guilty. Why? Because he know good and well that the dude is dirty. He know he dirty, bro. He knew he was dirty from that day. So my question to Math is this: how come you didn't question him and press him the day you had him on your podcast, bro? Come into the court of public opinion and respond to that. See, a lot of y'all not peeping the play. This dude making videos trying to expose, but yet he's exposed. Why? Because he had the man on his podcast already. On the day he had him on his podcast, how come he ain't say nothing? How come he ain't press him on that day? Come on now, talk to me. Listen, a lot of y'all rock with Haas, a lot of y'all rock with Math. But I'm telling you, both of these dudes is dirty, bro. I just call it what it is. I don't sugarcoat. I call it what it is. I say what needs to be said. The question you have to ask yourself, fam, is this: why would Math play the tape from his old podcast and try to question Haas' credibility now, but when he was on the podcast, he never questioned him? Because he was in support. He was in support of Haas doing and saying what he said. That's right. He was in support of that mess, bro. So now he trying to make it seem like, yeah, I'm exposing Math. You ain't exposing nobody, bro. I'm the one who did the work. You went into the dirty section of YouTube and brought on some other cats from that section who've been watching my content. I'm the one who exposed this cat. Now you trying to publish videos like you putting in work, like you showing the public who Hassan really is. But fam, I already did that job already. I already exposed all of that. Yeah, you got a larger platform, but at the end of the day, your word don't matter now. And the reason why your word don't matter, bro, is because of this. You had the dude on your podcast already. You had this cat live in the studio, and you ain't press him about that. You ain't question him about that. You just let him run his mouth saying all of that goofy stuff about kids, and you ain't say nothing to him. But now, all of a sudden now, because he busy exposing you, all of a sudden now, you trying to air him out? Come on, bro. You trying to air the man out When you had him on your podcast, you had him in studio. He was sitting in your barbershop, bro. And you ain't press him. So what that say about you? What that says about math, bro? Think about what I'm saying here, fam. All you cats that are listening right now, I want y'all all put the puzzle together. Is math a dude you can trust? Is math a dude you can trust? I want y'all to think about it, man. Could you trust a man who had Hassan in their studio? He had Hassan in his studio, in the barbershop chair. And Hassan said, yeah, when I was a kid, yeah, I was doing this and I was touching that. And he never pressed him. He never said not a word to him, bro. Think about what I'm saying here. Could y'all really trust what math is saying now? Listen, here's the thing. Right is right and wrong is wrong, right? I don't rock with neither of these cats. I'm just reporting the news at the end of the day. The story with this lady accusing math of this and that, right? That story is fake. That story clearly is fake, right? We know that. Story's fake. But what I'm trying to focus on here and what I'm trying to get the audience and the viewers to really think about logically is this. Where was all of this smoke and attention from math when Haas was on his podcast? When was this? Where was that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out why now? Why is he publishing these videos now? And he didn't do that when he was on his podcast. That was the perfect time to press him, bro. So math, we're not buying it. The videos you put out trying to expose this cat is whack, bro. Nobody should take you serious at this point. Yeah, I ain't with what he did to you in terms of using that story from that chick. I ain't with that. I don't play those dirty games, bro. I don't play games where dudes is pretty much basically trying to call out somebody else with a fake story. I don't play those type of games, bro. When dudes do that type of stuff, that's dirty work, man. Because here's the thing, that can mess up a dude's reputation. That can mess up a dude's money, his platform, everything. But here's the thing, and I gotta call you out on it, math. That dude was in your barbershop. You pre-recorded the video. He was in your barbershop. And you let him rock out. You let him say those things. And now you trying to expose him? Now you rewinding back the tape, saying, look how long he took to say it. Fam, you watched my videos. Come on, this is elementary. Everybody can see this. You watch my tapes. I'm the author of exposing all of these frauds. I'm the one who put in the work. He was in your barbershop. You had him in the hot seat. You the one who asked him the questions. And what did he do? Did he answer? No. Did you tell him while he was sitting in the chair, bro, why are you taking so long to answer the question? Did you do that? No, you didn't do that. You let him rock out. So why you let him off the hook during that show, right? But now all of a sudden, it's important to you to expose him. Fam, you're being exposed now. So I suggest none of y'all take dude serious. Because at the end of the day, he a joke too. This is why I'm saying, with these YouTubers, man, you can't really take them serious, bro. Like, you really can't. Because all they do is they pick and choose what they're going to say. They pick and choose what they're going to do. This is what they do. When the man was in his chair, he did not press him on anything, bro. He let him rock out. He didn't say anything to him. So I'm like, yo, how you ain't gonna say nothing to this man when he was in your barbershop? All those months passed by. Think about how many months passed by. But because he exposed a situation with a woman that you dealt with, right? All of a sudden, you decide to play dirty work, dirty games with him. So now, you know what this is telling me? Although the story with that woman don't appear to be true, maybe there's some truth to it. Maybe it didn't happen the way she said it, 100, but it could be a possibility that there's some truth to it. The reason why I'm saying this, fam, is again, you got to think logically. Why would this dude, after all these months pass by, like, damn, like how long ago was the situation with Haas? That was like what, like a year or so ago? I think about a year, right? I'm not sure exactly the time and the dates, but the point that I'm making is this. He had ample amount of time to correct him, to press him, to talk about that situation from when it first transpired on the show. So why he doing it now? He doing it now because dude is exposing him. So he figured, you know what? Since you're gonna play dirty, I'm gonna play dirty. And I'm gonna do what I should have did when I was on that podcast. But here's the thing. I don't respect what Math is doing. I can't respect it. How could I respect somebody that's trying to call out another man after a year? Come on, man. You played yourself at this point, bro. So all you fans of Cat need to go back to him and say, bro, Ringo been exposed, Haas. He been called out all this BS. So while you think you're doing something now, you ain't doing anything. I already did all the work. And that's the thing that I'm trying to make people understand. I already did all the work already. I already proven the case. I brought out nothing but receipts from when dude was talking with, what's this guy name? I'm not sure exactly his name, but he been doing all of those debates and whatnot. I forgot his name. He's into all of this Egypt, African type stuff. I don't know what he into, but there was one particular clip I showed where he was like, yeah, Bambaataa was doing this to me and that to me when I was a kid and all this goofy stuff, man. So I exposed all of the tapes, all of the clips, anything you could imagine, I published all of it. So all the information about Haas, I already done put it out there. So I'm trying to figure out now, how is it that in 2024, after all these months pass by, now you trying to call out this man based on what he said on your podcast? I'm trying to figure this out, bro. You need to talk to me about this one, man, because